Yo, 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 what it do? It's your boy MG with 800 Entertainment. You're now tuned in to the Mike City Podcast, where we bring the industry directly to you. And you guys, you know what? Playing off the Mike City, I got some real special guests in the building today. I got some real entrepreneurs, some real go-getters, some real movers and shakers out here, right? Mike,
the Birdman.
Mic Check. Is it the Birdman? we have the prestigious Mic Check Wynwood in the building. You guys,
Not forget about Trade and Feed, OEPG Records.
OEPG.
Okay, so that's
All
right. So all the way down to the right, we have Trey with Mic Check. Right in the middle here, we got Mr. Foo Woo. Right, and then right here we have T.
The Queen.
The Queen. There we go. All right, and you know the host with the most, Mr. MG. So tell everybody that doesn't know what I know. What is Mic Check Wynwood?
Alright, so Mic Check Wynwood is an 8-week series that showcase artists around the world, globally around the world. It's a pay-per-view extravaganza. It's on pay-per-view at SEKmediatv.com. Make sure you guys subscribe to that. You gotta subscribe to that network only to get Mic Check Wynwood. Like I said, we're gonna be doing this for 8 weeks right now. We're in week 4. We got a lot of heavy hitters that's on it. We already knocked out 4 people, but we still got more coming. So, you know, Mic Check Wynwood is for the people. It's for the local clout. Shout out to 103.5 The Beat. J Kiss.
Yes, definitely.
Let's go, man.
Definitely, let's go. So, when did you guys start Mic Check?
So Mic Check was started, I would say about 4 to 5 months ago. I was just working at a restaurant overnight, and I just got tired. I was like, man, I need to come up with something that actually showcases something. I was going to start with a cipher, but then I was like, man, everybody does ciphers. Everybody been doing these little Mic Check ciphers and stuff like that. So my whole goal was I want the artists to compete against each other, but not as a battle rapping. I want them to showcase. I want them to be able to, you know, live broadcast their music and their skills around the world. You know.
Yeah, that's good. Go ahead.
I was just saying right.
Okay. I mean, that's good. You said for only 4 or 5 months, so you started it this year in 2023?
For sure. I started this year in 2023.
And your first competition, from what I see, is actually going really, really well. You have some of the most talented people from Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach County.
For sure.
You know, I guess they all like your platform and what you guys are standing for.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
So not only is a platform showcasing, we actually give away $1,000 and a single distribution deal through Trade OEPG Records. I always get a tongue twisted with the OEPG, but it's OEPG. I can't thank him enough for coming in and partnering with Mic Check. He has this crazy distribution platform that helps the artists get their music out for little to nothing, man. And I think a lot of people need to tap in with him. And for right now, let's go ahead and let them know what's up. Let them know what's up, man.
We're talking about OEPG Records.
Absolutely. I'm Trey the Key with OEPG Records. We initially started back in 2015 when I started the label Omega Entertainment Promotions Group. We then we started out with just marketing some of my own personal artists here in Pompano Beach, Florida. And it just grew into then. I realized that there was really a void of tools and resources for independent artists at this stage in their career. And so I set out to try to formulate a plan to give them these tools and resources to help them advance at this stage in their career.
That's good.
One of the main things that they were missing was being monetized. You know, the artists are making money at this time off music.
Thank you.
So they're continuously pouring out either the money they make from the streets or making money from their work without any type of ROI on that. And so
I'm sorry, real quick. You know, she elaborated what the word is, but what the abbreviation means. Can you tell them what ROI is?
Yes, ROI is a return on investment. So
Thank you.
anything that you're doing as far as this music, you want to run it pretty much just like a business.
It is a business.
Yes.
You know what
That's
I mean?
what we
So-
teach them.
Right,
Yes.
absolutely. And I pretty much run pretty much the same structure with my artists. So, and we have a pretty much a real unique system as far as we sign our artists on our label. We have artists across the United States, some in Carolina, Texas as well, Atlanta, a couple up throughout the state of Florida as well too. But our system is more of an independent label setup. Artists come with us, they pay management fees. We set them up with their own label as far as those that need that type of structure, signing themselves to their label, because we've seen over the years of us doing business that it's easier to do business with other business with if you're dealing with a business versus
sure.
a personal
That's
or
business
individual.
101.
Yes.
So getting them structured as an artist, transforming and letting them know this is the system that you need to operate in, managing their labels, making sure they have all their videographers, the essentials that they need to run the label to sustain themselves as an artist. 2019, I set out to start distro, and I'm not gonna lie, I fashioned it after Steve Stout. That's one of my inspirations.
Icon.
Right, that's one of my inspirations in starting OEPG Records. He started in 2017, and in 2020, he was able to, in his first Series A funding round, he was able to amass $70 million. 2 years later, he was able to sell it to Apple Music, the majority rights to Apple Music for $50 million. So in the mass of 5 years, we're talking about $120 million off of distribution.
What do you think about his United Masters platform?
I do believe that the intentions and how he set it up was definitely solid. And he was able to use his old connects of working in the industry for so long to help him, get to that particular point. Now, them being one of my competitors, because we pretty much offer the same thing.
Same package.
We actually offer a little bit more than United Masters.
Okay,
or any
talk
other
that talk.
platform now.
Okay.
They are United Masters broke into the industry because they were the first one that was offering pretty much the funding for artists. That was really big. That was their niche. And for all of those that are out there listening, just to give you a little breakdown about distributions and distributors, we all do the same thing, okay? What makes us different is the services that we offer the artists. We all get your music on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, Deezer. That process is pretty much the same because the DSPs pretty much
Right.
control the narrative on that, okay?
Got you.
But what we offer as a company would differ between the distributors and how they feel as their niche. So with us, we kind of piggyback on pretty much all of them. We do video distribution. We do advanced funding. The beginning of this month, we just rolled out. We're actually the first distributor. Here's the new news. We just rolled out our one and done unlimited lifetime distribution. So for one time fee, $299, artists are able to have a lifetime distribution with OEPG Records. So it's not just distribution.
That's major.
It's more
Yeah.
of a partnership with
Gotcha.
them. And with that, you have these extra features that allow you to have brand ambassadorship programs, discount vouchers that you can send out to other artists or those that you want to invite to come up on your personalized link to sign up.
For sure.
Also giving you back royalties. So it's a lot of different.
You break all of that knowledge down with them when they sign up so that they, in layman terms, understand exactly what it is they're trying to do.
Absolutely. They go to any one of the sites, check it out, oepgrecords.distro, or you can go to oepg.org. And any one of those sites, you can just tap right in. There's a full layout, full breakdown individually that you know exactly what we offer, all the different tools and resources such as free ISRCs, instant ISRCs. Companies like DistroKid and TuneCore, it takes a couple of days for you to get it. Yeah, you get them and it's free, but it might take you a couple of days to receive that necessary information that you need for registering your music properly through all the necessary programs like Nielsen, SoundScan, BDS, so on and so forth like that, any of your pub administration, because you need that ISRC code and them UPCs as far as the back end showing that's basically the social security of the song.
Got you.
In that kind of layman terms.
So you help them out with as far as getting organized business-wise. Do you help them out with their publishing?
Absolutely. We are a publisher as well. OEPG Records, we're a publisher. We do pub admin services. We are a full-service independent label. We have the same services as many of the other major labels,
Gotcha.
such as the PR services. We have the same package as Universal and Atlantic. We pay the same amount of money. We have the same amount of email blasts. We have the same access to the journalists that's out
That's
there.
good.
I mean, anything you think of as far as a label on any major label, we have those services and we have them available for artists at this stage. Even down to running ads on Google and so on and so forth like that.
That's what's up, man. So you're a full-fledged one-stop shop.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, we have A&Rs and like I said, we have artists across, mostly in this southern region right here. We're expanding now to the north central Florida area. We've been teaming up with the likes of like 6 O'Clock Stew and T. Whitey up in Gainesville, Alachua County region. A lot of those artists up in that region, he has a little control in that area as well for
That's
art
good.
development, mixing and mastering classes as well too. So we partnered with him last month to try to help bring services to extend our reach into that region, because that's a real big budding market up in that north central.
Definitely is a big
Right.
market up that way. They just had a big car show. What was that? Man,
Gainesville.
north of
No,
Gainesville.
it was in Waldo, I think.
Waldo. Yeah, you know about it. Big old car show they had up there. Golden Boy, the Real Boston Richie,
Yep.
Sexy
Oh,
Red,
was out there, yeah. We
Flies.
saw that.
Big concert out there.
Absolutely.
So that's what's up, man. I'm actually glad to hear that you offer all of those services and you're able to give a lot of knowledge back to people, man, young and old. So
For sure.
you're a valuable individual.
Oh yeah, you forgot your best, asset of your company.
What's
You're
that?
not gonna tell him.
What's
He's the
that?
only one to give y'all customer service. So if you're having a problem with your distribution,
Exactly.
he's the only one you're gonna be able to call
Call.
24/7 and get help with your music.
Exactly.
So I don't know,
He
ain't
actually
nobody
go
else
down
doing it. Not
he actually
Distro
go
Kid,
down.
not CD Baby, not none of them. So I don't know. He need to put
Yeah,
that on
there's
the
no call service for no distributor.
That's
out
what's
there.
up.
But you can actually call and help you with distribution related issues.
Exactly.
We are the first distribution that gives you. We offering the lifetime distribution. We're the first. We also the first distribution that's offering. She says a call-in service where the artist
Customer service.
Customer
artist can call
service.
in
Yeah.
And speak to a live rep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Instead of having to email,
Someone who
wait.
wants to explain the information to you so that you can fully understand
For sure.
the questions or concerns that you may have.
And that don't come around easy.
But-
And that's valuable.
But
It's very valuable.
it is limited to those that have the lifetime plan.
So that's
Okay.
that
Like I said,
$2.99.
it's more of a partnership than just distro. So for that lifetime distribution, we feel like you should have access to all the necessary tools and resources at the drop of a dime.
Exactly.
If you have that type of program.
For sure.
That's what's up. That's very good.
And I feel like every independent artist needs that. Like, it's major. If you're independent, like, you really need someone there that you could go to at that time and help you with your music. That's just that. That's the reason that a lot of them can't reach their success that they're trying to get to, because they don't know where to go or how to connect the dots. So the fact that you have a distribution label that's publishing, helping you to get your music out there and streamed.
And we're going into our second year.
Gotta do it.
September will be our second year. Going live with the actual distribution. We're all freestanding on our own legs. We're not piggybacking off no Distro Kid, TuneCore. Those are actually our competitors.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations. Over here at 800 Entertainment, which is our parent company. We help artists as well, mainly on the promotional and management side. Our sister company, the UTT, they do the artist development, get them together. Once they're developed, they come over here to take their business, get the business developed so that we can help send them to you once they're, so I guess
Right.
we're like a whole train line of assembly.
We are.
We get them artists developed, we get them business developed with their campaign and their promotions, then they go over there to you to try to lock in the contract and then get the right percentages. So that's what's up, man. We need to speak after we're done, but I can honestly tell Mic Check teaming up with OEPG Records was definitely a power move.
Yes.
So let's get back to Mic Check Wynwood, because I'm definitely a fan and a supporter.
For sure.
You know
Well,
what I'm
thank
saying?
you.
What kind of crazy shows have you guys seen so far? 'Cause I know there's a lot of shows.
Let's just start from week one.
competition's
Let's just start from week
heated.
one, man.
It's been heated. It's been good. The lineup, it's like every week it gets better.
Yeah.
I feel like what we're doing is like actually helping artists not only to showcase themselves, but it's actually helping them to get better with like their development, because they're coming out, they're performing, they're getting critiqued by like prestige judges that's out here in the industry that see it every day, that's working around like celebrities and stuff like that. So I mean, just with the judges alone, giving them the critique and the constructive criticism, I feel like they're learning so much, because it shows each week. Like when they get knocked out and they have a chance to come back, like they're coming back with full force. Like they're not letting up. So it's been really good.
Prime example, week one, and I'm gonna say it. Reg Derrick came with some goddamn bullshit with a feature. Like, you don't do that in a showcase. You come in to showcase yourself.
Yes.
So he came back week 3 and he crushed the game,
Yes, he
because
does.
he's seen how
He stepped
these
it up.
artists are coming, and he's seen what is expected. So yeah, like I
So
said,
you're
And he knocked out a top prospect.
top
Yeah, he did.
KJ 954, man.
KJ 954 is spitting. Like
Dope.
she was in a
She's
group.
dope.
She
She
went
is.
from the group.
What?
Like the girl is spitting. Like
She dope.
she's hard.
All the
Like,
way to
and she got bumped?
Yeah.
She got knocked out. She
This
had
week.
first round. She got hit up by Golden Leash Pit. Now that's a little pit you had to hold on the leash right there. And then
Monster.
she came back with it with a hard song.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
KJ came, like, I really thought she was gonna get Red Dirt, to be
Yeah.
honest. But Red Dirt came back with that
Came
pop.
back, pop my shit.
Yeah, that
So
pop
let
my
me ask you
shit.
a question. When one of the artists lose, they get the opportunity to fight again?
So this how it was supposed to go. It originally supposed to be 32 artists. So we didn't get all 32 artists, so we ended up with 16 artists.
Okay.
So that equals double elimination. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
That's smart.
So week one,
Give them a chance.
you give them a chance. Week 2, give them a chance.
Yeah.
Week 3, I don't know.
Elimination.
Elimination.
So-
Week 4, give them a chance.
Yeah.
Week 5, elimination.
So being
That's
that we
smart.
only had like 16 artists or whatever, how we had to do it was like do 8 each week.
Yeah.
So if you went in and like head to head up in one of your rounds and you lost, you was able to come back in like week 3. So let's say if you lost in week 1, the losers of week 1 came back in week 3 to try to win and try to get in again.
Elimination
You get what I'm
rounds.
saying? Yeah.
Right.
So that's how we was
Creative.
Losers at
yeah.
1 and 2.
You're
One
very
right.
creative.
So that's what we doing. That's how we like switched it up, because we already had put out we were gonna do the 8 weeks, and when we seen like okay, like it's not doing, we gotta still make it work. So we just decided like we're gonna do it that way.
And let me just say, we based $1,000 off 32 artists,
Right.
but we only got 16, and
And
we
we
still
still-
giving away $1,000.
Sure.
Good
Alright.
job.
We
And y'all do
sure
that. Y'all
Absolutely.
Because we we like
Yeah.
we're people of our word. And
That's right.
one thing
That's right.
we notice in this industry, and I always say this, I say it at every show that I am, like at, it's like support is free.
Is it? It is.
But it's necessary to create the movement, to lock in and have that unity to build. Like, yeah, you could be a movement by yourself, but you're gonna be a force if y'all bring it together.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I always
So that's
try to
what we
preach.
was trying to do when we like once Fu told me about his idea, like I was like on it. I
Oh, yeah,
was
she
like,
was
sold.
I
She
was
was
like,
on
I'm ready. I got artists right now. You know I got artists.
And
like,
it wasn't
okay,
fully
break 'em.
developed yet. It
Yeah.
was just like, this is how I came out. All right. So I was working at one garage door company, and then I just got fucking tired of working there. And I had this whole idea just to bring it out. It was supposed to be a cipher. It was supposed to come out as a cipher, but it didn't come out like that.
Grew
So
into something else.
It grew into way more than something else. So I was just at the house creating flyers just to have the image. So once I had the Miami look that I wanted, and then the bracket that I wanted, I just put it out. I made a whole new Instagram. I just put it out, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put money behind it. So I put about $300 behind and just marketing, just to put it out. T was the first person that called me and was like, what you doing? Who this is right here? I said, I'm trying not to make it look like me, but it's me. She was like, yeah, you know I want part of this. I want part of this. I say less, it's yours. And I gave it to her. We became partners. And when I told her it was hers, she ran with it. And she just took off with it. And I seen the power that she was putting behind it.
Energy.
I had to go even harder in it because I had a believer with me. I had a believer with me. And I was like, damn, I'm not the only one believing no more. And then Trey came around with it. But when I met Trey, let me tell you where I met Trey at. I met Trey at Mogul Monday. Shout out to Tone C the Mayor. You feel me? Well, he changed the Tone C the Mogul. You feel me? Shout out to Tone C the Mogul. I met him there, and the first time we met, he just was like, oh yeah, we linking. I know what this is. And then I'm like, okay, I don't gotta explain. He's like, nah, bro, I know what this is. I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna just keep his phone number and see what's up. That's how I was, because most people don't understand when I try to bring it to them. What's SCKMediaTV.com? It's a global platform, pay-per-view platform that's just like Hulu, Netflix, Zeus.
Now that
TV.
Yeah, all of that.
Disney Plus. It's the same. Prime
Plus.
If you go to Prime and you look at Prime and then you look at SCK Media, it's the same thing.
Wow.
This is what I'm trying to explain. It's the same thing.
I'm sorry. I knew it. I'm a mini techie. So I'm just gonna say that. You know, I mean, especially, I was very instrumental in part of bringing distribution, being on that grid. And my partner, God bless him, so he passed away, Eli. He passed away in the beginning of 2021, January 1st. And he was a guy that he was actually the main guy behind on the tech as far as getting on that grid and helping me understand how this is going to actually work for the distribution. But me being a techie, me understanding all this Google and all this web and all this, when I saw it, I knew exactly what SCK Media TV was, and my mind is like, God has blessed me with vision.
That's
one of my gifts. And when I seen it, I initially had a plan for success. Initially had a plan for what we could do. Let's monetize it, because it's like all I think of, my mind just runs on money. I see something, I seen this, and I'm like, man, we can get the bag. It's how my mind works. Coming in here, seeing your setup.
Me too.
It's like, oh, we can get the bag.
Yeah.
God bless me with the vision, and I'm able to see it. And
for sure.
And that's how we was able to link. And I just stayed right at him. I showed him some of the ideas I had and with pitching. He gonna help me try to bring some of those to life.
For sure,
the
man.
TV as well too.
Yeah. So like I said, we got plenty sister network. Got Miami Go TV, Reflections Production, SCK Media TV.
So everybody has their own channel?
It's like, yeah, everybody has their own channel.
Okay.
So if you ever heard of Watcho, we built Watcho. It's an Indian network.
Wow.
So if you go to watcho.com, it looks just like Netflix. So the main sister network that builds these platforms is Zipscreen TV.
Right.
Zipscreen TV builds these platforms that you can own yourself. So if you want a platform and you want your own pay-per-view global platform, you ain't got to be geo-fenced like YouTube or Instagram or your sound being flagged. You can have your own platform. Just hit me up, man. You know, just hit me up.
We will be hitting you up, brother.
Hit me up.
This is actually a God-type conversation. Because Mike City Network, we plan on distancing ourselves, eventually from YouTube and having our own platform so people can come and tap in with us, and that way we can go ahead and sell our own advertisements.
Our own advertising, our own marketing stuff. So just think of it. Each content you have on your network, you could put commercial slots in it. Your network can host commercial slots on them.
That's another sponsorship and endorsement.
Exactly. Like, you don't have to wait on YouTube to pay you. You can monetize right out the gate. As soon as you're done editing that film, upload it, and you can put a subscription on it right then and there.
Wow.
And share the link.
Share the link.
Get buy-in.
And buy in right then and there.
That's
That's what we need, man.
Yeah.
We need those type of platforms.
Absolutely.
And those
We
are
commend you
platforms
guys for
we need.
being on that type of technology driven, being that innovative, thinking that far
sure.
ahead, and also, you know, creating your own ways of being entrepreneurs.
For sure.
You know, because we do showcases, we give away money as well. We try to be different, but you know, everybody does the similar things.
It's
But
always
for
similar.
you guys to have something that separates you from the pack,
For sure.
actually is pretty dope, man.
And I feel like if I got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? If I got it, he got it. Like, if you want to be a part of SCK Me and have your own content, I can get your content on there.
Right.
I can put a pay gate up there for you too as well. So,
There we
like
go.
I said, I'm not a selfish person. Anybody that's tired of YouTube, that's tired of just putting out free content and waiting on to get paid for
Want
it.
to get right to the bag.
Come see it.
Come see Mic Check Wynwood, T.I. Smee. Come see OEPG Records.
We
Come see
here.
Mike City. We
No, I'm
right
trying to
here.
see you. I'm
Okay,
here.
we here.
Hands up. I'm trying to
Straight
see
up.
you.
We right here. We right here.
It's what you got
Got a
to
client. I'm in the cut.
You know the beautiful thing about this, right? I've been doing research on independent artists for a very, very long time. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have artist assessments from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do Zoom, face-to-face artist assessments. We give them written assessments within 24 to 40 hours, 8 hours after that, outlining their 1, 2, and 3 is the next steps with progression, right? Now, throughout my data and research, I realized that the biggest addiction for artists is validation.
Of course.
So they're always trying to be validated on a higher level, someone to co-sign, someone to get in with these people who are doing something.
Right.
As a business and entrepreneurs and owners, it's our job to create our own particular structure. And when I was first starting out, me being an artist, I was moving in the same parameters. I was looking for validation from other, reputable places or businesses or companies or whatever.
In which
that had
way were
status.
you looking for validation?
Absolutely. Instead of understanding that I needed to create my own so that we can be an outlet at where we're doing and push artists. And those people that we're trying to get validation from, they'll be coming to us
Yes.
using our services or tapping into the resources that we have that we've built, if that makes sense, versus tapping into, like you said, you want to move away from YouTube because you're using a YouTube platform and you have to move according to their standards, their system,
guidelines.
whether they pay weight, and so on and so forth like that.
And they can take it away from you.
At any time.
given
So
moment.
where's the power?
And
Exactly.
Exactly. So it is better that we have and
Our
create
own.
our
your
own.
own.
Right.
Well, that was my goal initially. Create this platform, create this network, create a home for creatives, actors, comedians, musicians, rappers.
Right.
Create a home for them to come on, express themselves like you guys, share their story, or drop a performance video, or do the rock the mic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just a place for them to come where we're not here to judge the negative shit that you had did or promote that type of energy. We're here to get the inspirational story, inspire the ones out there, and keep the shit rolling on a high level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Absolutely.
And that's the difference what separates us with Mic City and the Mic City Network from a lot of different people. So, I would love to do business with all of you guys.
For sure.
Well, we
and
definitely want to
everything
work with you too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, what's up? It's me, it's your boy P, rocking with 800 MG. What's up, big homie?
What's up, man? It's your boy MG, man. 800 Entertainment. You rocking with the Dons over here. Listen, if you need any type of services, we got a lot of things going on to help you with. Marketing, promotions. You try to go on tour, you have any type of businesses or projects you're working on, please, by all means, tap in with us.
Tap in. We got Big Motion Mondays,
Every
and
Monday.
All-Star Lounge. And we're going to be doing some new things. We're going to start a cipher. We're going to implement a cipher soon. We're going to start with that promotion. So all you artists out there that's got something to say, you got some knowledge.
got
And
bars.
of course, you got to have bars in the cipher. But we gonna have the knowledge bar challenge. If you got some knowledge you're trying to put out here in the streets, We trying to catch a whole different demographic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm still here with the beautiful team, Mic Check Wynwood,
Let's go.
NOEPG Records.
Let's go.
All right. Now, we talked about all kinds of stuff. You giving back with the music and people performing, your label, how you guys are going through the 16 different artists. But I want to ask you music-related questions, right? Because your concert, your event is a concert, right? So obviously you guys like concerts, right?
Love them. I love music.
What's the best concert that you've been to individually? Like, your favorite concert?
I'm gonna just say out the gate, I've been to plenty concerts. I've been to the 4th of July at Hialeah. I've been to, let me just forget it. Rolling Loud is my favorite concert. Rolling freaking Loud. I'm gonna tell you that all out the gate.
Wow.
It's not just the way how they set it up. It's how the sponsors participate in the event of urban hip hop and how it's ran. So each sponsor a stage.
Right.
Rolling Loud don't pay for now one stage out there. They got the stage, the cultural stage. They pay for it, sponsored. They got the Sprite stage.
Sponsored.
Shout out to Coyle Ray. She fucking killed that fucking stage. That just, I'm a fan now. I'm sorry. I heard a lot about, but after seeing your
She did her thing.
performance, I love you. I love you. Like, I love you. Shout out to Coyle Ray.
They had a lot of dope performances.
And they had Dober and I forgot that insurance company.
Doberman and Law.
Yeah, they have that stage, but the biggest stage they had there was the Go Puff stage.
Go Puff?
Go Puff stage sponsored the biggest stage out there. I'm talking about, listen, the production that was on that stage. Shout out to Travis Scott. He killed, his whole performance was like
Epic.
It was epic because you know how they would film the concert and they would you would see project you off of it, your actual body off of it, and you could see it. No, it was a music video, it was green screen out, and it was lively shot, and what you see on the screen, it was like, bro, you never seen him. But a silhouette and all the effects around him. He was in green screen, he was on some mountain. Yo, man.
So he was the best performer to you?
He was a performer, a great performer. I wouldn't say he was my best performer I love.
But he had a great set.
I told you who my best performance was, and she should have been on the Go Puff stage, Coyle Ray.
For real?
She should have been on the Go
She
Puff
did
stage.
better than Travis Scott.
I'm not saying that she had a lot going on the stage.
Oh,
Then Travis Scott is just,
Say less.
it's projections. It's a lot of projections with Travis Scott.
So that was.
And don't forget about 21 Savage.
Oh, he killed it?
Oh my God, bro. 21 Savage. Oh my God. Everybody thought Drake was going to show up, but he didn't show up because he was up in New York at Madison Square Garden shutting down whatever he was doing. But
getting the bag. So all three of y'all went to Rolling Loud this year?
No, I didn't go this year.
It's like how I get in, I actually work these events. I work for the Hard Rock Stadium as well. You know what I'm saying? So I get in these different events. They plug me in with these people, and I get to network with a lot of people. You know,
That's what's up, man. Well, congratulations to you.
For sure.
Rolling Loud was the best concert you've been to.
Best concert.
What about you, young lady?
Me, I attend a lot of concerts as well. So I have two, actually. So any concert that Monica does, hands out to Monica. I'm like the huge Monica fan.
Shout out
Monica kills every concert. Like that lady has the best crowd control to me whenever. Like her breath control, her performance.
Wow.
Like people actually sing every song word for word. So like her concerts are always super dope. The next one is actually like, to me, it's still like one of my top favorites. It was Lil Durk and Friends. And that's when he did it in Cali. It was like 2 years ago because it was for my birthday. So I went and like when I say he brought out everybody, like Lil Durk had the Baby, he had Nicki Minaj, he had Coyle Ray, he had Drake, he had Chris Brown, he had, like when I say everybody came, I was just like, this is fucking amazing. Like I paid just to see Dirk and Baby, but I just saw everybody.
That's
and when
what's
I
up.
say everybody's set was like you wasn't bored, it's like by the time I left, I didn't have a voice.
That's what's up.
And I'm sure it was like so many other people in there who didn't have a voice because it was girls who was walking out the same way I was. I was like, I can't talk. Yeah, like it was amazing. Yeah,
That's
it
what's
was
up, man.
dope.
That's what's
Like
up.
he killed that.
Well, for me, I'm just gonna take a little spin off for me. And I know everybody going to hip hop, but if you guys have not been to a carnival and those concerts,
Oh yeah.
man, they are
You talking about like
epic.
Jamaica
Like
Carnival,
Carnival.
Trinity Carnival?
Like
Carnival,
Carnival. Yeah.
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 Oh, I've been to
they
Carnival.
do.
Yeah, I love Carnival. Carnival is amazing. I actually,
Yes, Carnival
Carnival is
is
actually on
amazing.
SEK Media TV.
Yeah.
Oh.
Epic.
I got two episode of Carnival. 2022 and 2021 is on SEK Media TV.
That's what's up, man.
And let me just say one thing. If you have not watched a live concert, my favorite live concert I ever watched was on Apple TV. Burner Boy. London.
Man.
Burner Boy. Oh my gosh,
his
bro.
Carnival one.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
He was down in Miami.
He was just at the carnival last year in Miami. I'm telling you, and we
Right.
saw one of my artists. He actually we decided to shoot a video at the carnival. I was there that day,
Smart.
and man, I'm telling you, just his shows are.
But have you seen it? Have you seen the performance out of London?
I
Have y'all
didn't see the
seen
one
it?
from London. I
You
saw-
guys need to see it. From London.
He sold out DC, the biggest stadium in DC, or something like that. And I saw bits and pieces of that. The kid is amazing.
The production,
Yeah,
no, the production. The reason why I'm
Top notch.
stressing London their production is that whole setup, the carnival look, the outfit Burna Boy had on, the orchestra people that was behind him is. Go see it.
Wait,
Go see it. It's gonna give you a different light of what you need to be doing out here.
That's
Bro.
what's up.
As far as the visual.
Carnival down here in Miami just did when he was doing that. I'm telling you, it was epic, man. Epic.
God.
Oh, and I can't forget, like, because this is another one of my favorites. Like, he's my favorite rapper. I don't care. But yeah, Lil Wayne, like his concerts.
You seen Lil Wayne?
Yes, like I love him. That's my twin. We got the same birthday. I love Lil Wayne. Like, yeah, his concerts is super amazing. Like that kid is super dope.
Yep.
That's good.
He's the
That's
GOAT
good.
for real. And I know we don't supposed to say GOAT because it's feminine, but you know what I'm saying. He's the greatest of all times.
Yeah, he's the greatest of all time. Definitely is one of the best rappers alive. I've been to a lot of concerts. You know, Mike City, we go backstage, on stage. Sometimes I've been to a lot of concerts. But the best person who I've seen perform, they were a part of a concert. It wasn't just him. But the best performance that I've seen somebody was Busta Rhymes.
Busta, I seen him too. Oh my God.
I
Hold
want to
on.
see a poster.
I seen Busta
Oh yeah,
Rhymes.
I seen it.
I seen him come to
That's on my
Deerfield. He
bucket
came
list.
to
I'm telling
Deerfield
you, man.
Beach. I forgot what it was. It was for Mango Festival. He came to Deerfield
Mango
Beach.
Fest.
Yes, he did. Oh my God, that man is super
Crowd
dope.
control.
I seen Buster at the Dave Chappelle show. When he came, well, I went to the Dave Chappelle comedy show,
Hell yeah.
and Buster
Legend.
came out as a surprise
Legend.
freaking artist, and I was like, what?
Busta in the building.
Yeah,
Buster in the building, what?
Busta is super.
Shout out Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Shout out Split Star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, for sure.
Yes, yes.
The performance is just top notch. It's one of the best.
But I mean, that's like a legendary person. Like when I was
Legend.
little, I used to love his videos. Like his videos was like number one to me.
Always.
Him and Missy Elliott had like the number one videos.
Always.
Like I used to be in there like, oh, I'm Missy, what? You know, like I'm Busta today. What? Like his stuff. And Busta, like I forgot what song is it where he's like the video is like him driving down in New York, like they in New York, and Busta like just going crazy,
Oh,
like
that's
oh,
I got that head now that'll make you break your neck.
yeah, breaking that like what? Oh my God,
I'm telling you, man.
amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah, we was some binge watch videos back then.
Yeah.
We were binge watching
Yeah,
videos.
yeah. That's when videos was everything.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
They
that's
said
when
that
it was
the
very
generation-
captivating.
The new generation does not get. I mean, they still obviously watch music videos because they get millions and millions of views, or sometimes billions of views nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's not like it was when we all were growing up and we had the countdown.
Right.
Yeah, countdown.
Right.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
They don't have, and I've been saying I want to do a show like that. Like that's what we are into. Like
Yeah.
that's what I went to school for. I went to do like TV production, media production, radio production, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So like for me, like that's what I always be trying to create. And I'm like, even though we got new artists, like a lot of these new artists are always going back sampling the like music, but they never go back and like sample like a video and be like, man, remember this video? Like this video was like
know who
super
has-
duper dope.
Not
Like
because-
let's kind of like recreate it to a new modern way, because some of them videos was dope. Like Outkast and them used to do super dope
Super
videos.
dope. Oh man, shout out to
Super dope.
Outkast. They got some of the best videos.
Best
ever.
I love
like I could go down the list of like
Yeah, so
legends.
great.
DMX had some of the
DMX.
best.
Yeah.
Rough Riders, him,
Yeah.
Eve.
You know-
Eve. Oh my
You know
god.
what? I'm gonna tell you what
Yes.
you're seeing, right? And this, if you don't know, and for those that are out there that's paying attention, these days artists don't have directors. They don't have video
Storyboard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Our treatment.
So
Yeah,
all they
treatment,
do
that's
is
the
stand
word.
in front of a scene, stand in front of a store,
Yeah.
bounce around.
Yeah. And it's the same
No
videos.
plot, no
We're
twist,
tired
no
of it.
nothing.
I just said that shit the
But-
other day.
We're so
They go
tired
and
of
stand
it.
in front of a car. They go stand in front of the gas station, and they
So
think they got
tired
a
of
fucking video.
That's it.
That's not a
Yeah.
video,
That's not a
man.
video.
Like back in the day when Tupac and Biggie and all them did their videos, like they did it based on what their song was about.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Storyboard.
remember what is it, California? Where he
California
was like,
Love?
yes,
They were
and
in
he
jeans.
everywhere, yes. Like, come on, like, come on.
But these artists don't
That's-
have 30, 40, $100,000, $200,000 for a video.
You're right about
You're
that.
right. They don't have that now, but they do have technology.
And they
Just
have-
like you said
and-
about Travis Scott being on a mountain. If I'm in a video, I could put you anywhere you want. I can put you in the car driving down
Absolutely.
Malibu Beach on
So
Rodeo
no
Drive right now if you want.
But I ain't gonna lie, Travis
Let's do
Scott was
it.
really on the mountain.
That's what I'm saying.
He was really on the mountain.
On the stage.
On the stage. There was a mountain on the stage.
I remember
Okay.
he had a show. This
Yeah.
motherfucker had a roller coaster where he was sliding around performing.
That's like,
That shit was
you know
crazy.
why? That takes me back when you said about Outkast, like Andre 3000, Big Boy, that movie, Idlewild.
Yes.
That's my type of vibe.
It's my
You get
type
what
of
I'm
vibe,
saying?
yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Yes.
like to shoot. That's why
Yeah.
my creativity comes from me getting to know the person next to me, and that's how I get creative. If I feel some type of energy with that person,
build
Right.
I can build I can come up with any treatment creative, especially if your music
Exactly.
gives my skin like
If I can
goosebumps.
relate
If
to
it does,
it.
if it does that, then you got you one, fam. You
Right.
got me already sold.
right.
You don't gotta say no more
Right.
because I know what I can do with you. You ain't gotta tell me anything. I'ma just do it because I know what you need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not too many people come around that can easily know what you're doing, feel that type of vibe, you know?
Right.
You know, to tap back in and rewind why I believe a lot of people don't have great videos anymore is because in hip hop or rap, they're all making the same song over and over.
It's a mimic. It's a mimic.
And it's like you can only sell so many drugs or shoot so many guns or fuck so many bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we get back to the substance of the storytelling?
Facts.
Exactly.
So that your storytelling gives us a video in our mind. Now you want to create a real video of substance because your song has substance.
Right.
So yeah, you know, that's what it is, man. It's crazy.
Right.
That's the 50, but that goes back to that 50 years of hip hop, where we came from, if you watch the trends and how we started with music, we had a message in our music, we spoke a lot of positivity
Facts.
on what we were, what we were being oppressed, and what we went through, and then it transitioned to, the gangster rap. The most gangsters thing we had was NWA,
Right.
the police, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But after that, it was more or less black on black now.
Right.
You know, I saw an interview. Ice Cube did an interview. I think it was on the Breakfast Club, and they were like, he was like, we were doing our thing in the streets and making music for our neighborhood because we wanted to be popular where we're from. He was like, we didn't make us popular. We're not the ones that push that shit. He was like, you know what got us popular? He said, white American mainstream picked them up for an agenda, and then they had got a video from. They got a video from not a video. Excuse me. They got a letter from the FBI.
Right.
Right. They got a letter from the FBI back in the days, I guess, telling them cease and desist.
Cease and desist, right.
So then white America utilized that and, you know, broadcast it on every channel. So what happens with that type of publicity now?
Even negative publicity is good publicity.
Exactly. So they take that negative publicity. Now that group is the most feared and
Right.
so
Same way they did Uncle Luke. Shout out to Uncle Luke, because I'm going to go ahead and put it out here. That's the godfather of rap.
Yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't be able to say what you want to say, do what you want to do. I know Ice Cube and them went through it too. I give them their props, but it really started with Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke went through it first, and he's
fought
the
it
one
for
who,
us.
right.
He is definitely correct.
He the one who
everybody.
did that.
If it wasn't for Luke
So shout out
Campbell
to Uncle Luke.
from Miami, Luke Campbell.
305.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right.
For sure.
Fight
Yeah.
for our rights.
If it wasn't for Luke Campbell,
I give so much homage to
In
him. Thank
Miami.
you.
Right.
rap and other albums that have profanity in it
Exactly.
wouldn't have.
There would be no Cardi B. There would be no Megan Stallion. There would be no Lotto. There would be none of them.
There wouldn't
It
be
would
none of
not.
them.
It would not.
Exactly.
None of this sexy red, Suki, none of all that. What you want to say, you wouldn't be able to do it.
You wouldn't be able to say it, and then you wouldn't have that little sticker in the corner of the artwork.
Yeah.
The thing that says parental advisory.
Let me get some. There we go.
Luke Campbell. You know what I'm
Knowledge.
saying? Put that on the record.
Put it on there.
So 100% correct.
We love you, Uncle Luke.
Yeah, we do definitely. 100%.
Shout out to Uncle Luke. He definitely came to Rick Ross.
Yes,
pool
he
party.
did. We had a blast with you.
What? That man.
We had a
killed
blast
it.
with you.
He gave away. How much money he gave away?
He was giving away 3,000.
$3,000.
They didn't want. I want to give a shout out to us, Miami girls.
Yeah.
I really do, because I'm
What's up
telling
with
you,
these Atlanta girls, right?
I don't know.
Finesse.
Atlanta girls was like, they not going, you know, and I'm not saying that like we supposed to, but I do support the naked hustle, and Miami got one of the best naked hustles there is out here, okay? And I'm just saying, if you're Uncle Luke, you know who you are. If you're a Luke fan, you know how Uncle Luke get,
And
you know, pop that thing open.
Rick Ross
you know what I'm
sister
saying?
said, "These hoes tied."
Yeah, they
That much
should be there.
these hoes tied. We was in
Shout out to
Miami. They'd have
Uncle
been out of these
Yes.
clothes.
Yeah, they would have been out there. You giving away $3,000 just for y'all to, you know, bust it open, give a little split, show us what you
Right.
got. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
You at a Rick Ross pool party. They didn't want to do it. They only got $500 to show a little titty.
Wow.
That's why I
I was
said,
like, they
Way
couldn't
too many
be in
cameras.
Miami.
I love the South.
Way too many cameras was on them. Way too many cameras was on them.
But that's the thing, man. You had a time to shine. You ain't want to.
They didn't want to.
You ain't want to.
I mean, maybe they wasn't built like that. Like you said, they were
You know,
tied.
my slogan, life get better.
I can't judge nobody. I'm a woman. I'm gonna stand on women empowerment.
Bad
I can't
and
judge
bougie.
nobody, but I mean, if you out there and you busting it open anyway, and your
Why not
clapper's
bust it
clapping.
open?
I mean, for 3 stacks. I mean, you know,
You
they
might
better be
as well
glad.
show
I
love.
was working, so you know what I'm saying. I couldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? But I was just saying. I was like, Luke.
She
I
already.
was like, Luke. Ross,
She
y'all
wanted to
better
jump
stop
in.
playing. Let's go. I'm not gonna do it. They gonna fire me from STK Media TV. I can't do it.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
But yeah.
So you guys went to the Rick Ross pool party.
For sure, we
Yes,
got
we did.
we not only just went to the Rick Ross pool party, we globally broadcasted Rick Ross on
Yeah, we were
SCKMediaTV.
hosting and stuff.
Make sure y'all tap in, go see that. Man, y'all gotta understand SCKMediaTV.com.
It's a lot of shows.
It's a lot of stuff on there. We just dropped a series on there called War Up. Oh my God, you gotta tap into that. We got a lot more other content. I got a twerk
A lot.
competition on there with Chief Capone. I got boxing
Ball
on there.
Greasy.
We got
Kodak
Ball Greasy,
Day.
Kodak, Black Day.
How much
Trina
it-
Day.
How much?
We got like a lot of stuff on there
They
for
don't
y'all to
know how
watch.
much it costs. They don't know how much it costs to subscribe to SC.
So it's literally free to get a free account on SCKMediaTV.com. But if you want exclusive content like Mic Check Wynwood,
Yeah.
oh, you definitely gonna pay $9.99 for 8 series
Okay.
or $3.99 for one
Per
episode.
episode, right.
And if you want to watch the Rick Ross show, hey, right now we got a special going on right now, $9.99 to $2.99.
There you go.
It's up to you, man. And there's content on there, man. Every content has a different price on it. Like if you want to go see the twerk competition with Chink Capone's in the internet sensation Chink Capone,
Yeah.
go check out that. That's $4.99. It's called High Tide on SCKMediaTV.com. Man, y'all tap in, man.
What about Coco and Memphis?
Oh my God!
Memphis
I can't
reality
lie.
show.
Coco and Memphis is a
You're gonna
reality
wanna
show.
watch it.
You definitely want to watch
You
it. I
wanna
can't believe
watch
I
it.
forgot about that
Yeah,
because
you
that's
can't
one of the
forget Coco and Memphis.
popular shows that's on there.
And it's coming out of Miami.
Yeah, it's definitely out of Miami.
Person. Now, if you watch Zeus, you watch Now That's TV, it's better editing on Coco and Memphis.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And
Let's go.
I said it. And also, it's just more entertainment.
It's a lot more entertainment.
A lot more.
It's a lot more.
So if somebody wanted to put their show on your network.
And don't forget about Script Club Kings. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Script Club Kings. Oh my God. That's every Monday we have
Every
something
Monday.
crazy on Script Club Kings.
Yes.
And if you can hear what is the name is, y'all know what's going on.
Strip
You know what I'm saying? 18 or older.
Speaking of Strip Club Kings, yeah, if y'all, we brought Hugh Hefner back from
Oh
the
yeah.
dead.
We got
got a real Hugh Hefner.
We got a real
Yeah, he's still here. He be at the club every Monday.
Exactly.
Every Monday.
Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Mac. Shout out to Bruce Magnificent.
Right.
Shout out to Brain. All these people right here. Shout out to Nova. Shout out to the whole team, man. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. But listen, it's a lot of y'all part of SCKMediaTV.com.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all for sticking around.
So stay right there, right? Because I want you to tell them once again, if they have a show, if they put their hard work into
Okay.
it, and they want to get it on yours,
On my network, yep.
tell them the steps on how to do so.
Okay, so basically, this is how this works. If you got a dope show,
Now, no
movie,
bullshit.
no bullshit,
Right.
movie, documentary,
Right.
music video,
Okay.
any type of
Extreme sports.
extreme sports, whatever it is. If you got some content and it's worth selling, all you gotta do is tap in to Fool Films, FUWOOFILMZ. That's at my Instagram, or tap in to SCKMediaTV.com. Actually, the SCK Media TV Instagram. That's SCK Media TV Instagram. Tap into them. We'll definitely get your content on there, and it doesn't matter what type of content. Long as you ain't doing no fucking with no kids and nothing like that. We ain't on that.
No weird shit.
Yeah, and that's what we on.
Thank you very
that's
much.
what we on, man. So like I said, it's steps. It's more steps to get it on there because we need a thumbnail, we need a title, we need a description, and we need 3 tags.
Just contact us.
Yeah, contact us, man. We got a lot going on. If you want my personal phone number, text me at 954-226-1846. That's my personal line. Text me. I might not pick up if you call, but if you text me,
Right.
we might make it happen, man.
That's what's up, man. And these guys are real key players in South Florida. They put on a lot of big events. You got OEPG Records.
Let's go.
You got T over here.
Yes,
You got
yes.
Fu over here. They're making sure that artists have a platform. They're making sure content creators have a platform.
For sure.
They're making sure they got the knowledge, more importantly.
For sure.
They're making sure that you have the access to the resources
Yeah.
that they're putting together. So, we're not done yet. I just wanted to keep going.
Right.
I want to make sure they know how to follow me. So
Yeah, please,
my
follow.
IG is at TEA_OSTOMY. That's Teostomy. Just get at me. My number is 754-551-4634.
All artists tap in with
Tap
T,
in.
tap in with Fubu,
Yo.
tap in with Trey. Once again, they are definitely big execs down here doing major things and helping the independents and the creatives to take their careers to the next level, and also giving them a platform to display their talents and get their content out. So, we definitely will be tapping in.
For sure.
800 Entertainment, Mike City Network. Mike City Network needs its own platform so we can grow and build.
Definitely.
Then we also need, some distro on the back end to make sure that
Right.
we get everything going in the right direction. So, I like to motivate and inspire people who are, maybe in a depressed state of mind, or they don't know how to get through a situation. So, if let's go with you, Miss T. If you could give somebody inspiration that they are going through something right now and they just want to get through, can you give somebody?
I definitely can. I'm a cancer survivor. So my message that got me through cancer was every life is worth living. Like no matter how bad it is, somebody is always out there doing worse than you. Like I thought I was like really going through a hard time with cervical cancer. It was stage 4. They told me I had 6 months to live. I'm here 3 years later. So,
Amen to that.
you know, when I was there, I just would see a lot of people going through different cancer treatments, from brain cancer, skin cancer, lymphoma. Like it was just so, like, I'm not gonna lie, it was like so depressing when I would be like going through my chemo treatments. And I used to sit there and be like, man, if they could do it, and this lady is almost 80, like I'm not gonna complain. Like I'm just gonna make sure my life is worth living. Like I got kids and stuff, so I need to make sure, like, I gotta stay focused. Like I gotta make sure living, like life is worth living. Like no matter what I'm going through now, it's only now. It's only for now. Like this is gonna pass and I'm gonna be better. Like I can outdo what the report is for me. Like you create your narrative. So just go for what you want. Don't let nobody tell you. Like your mind is a powerful thing. When I say it controls your body, like you can speak life into yourself. They told me 6 months, and I kept saying not 6 months. I'm gonna have 60 more years. Watch.
Let's go.
We're here. So that's my message.
Hell yeah. Round of applause for that message right there. Definitely a strong message to give out, you know, and, you know, God willing, that message will help one person or 1,000 people, you know what I'm saying, to get through whatever they may be going through and to overcome cancer and to be in remission. That's definitely God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely God.
Yeah. Now, overall, you guys, what you do collectively, helping people live out their dreams and to get their stuff out to the masses, that's a lot of helping enough right there. You know what I'm saying? How does it make you feel knowing that you guys are helping people give back?
It feels amazing to me because that's how my soul is. I'm a Leo. I love like giving. I love helping. I love just like inspiring people to do better. And I mean, sometimes I feel like most people go through a lot and they don't just sit down and take the time and just think about it. They just make the decision right then and there. But what I do, I sit down and I take 20 seconds. I tell myself, take 20 seconds. Don't say nothing. Don't do nothing. Just take 20 seconds and then respond, you know?
Got to.
Because you don't want to make your decision that you're going to regret in the end. And don't never take nothing for granted. That's why I tell everybody, never take nothing for granted. Like T said, humble yourself and be yourself. That's it. And don't
know your worth.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Work accordingly.
That's definitely great advice. Definitely great advice.
Yo, what's up? It's me. It's your boy P from Mike City to Yo City. Rock with me. You know I am the official host of Big Motion Mondays. Make sure you pull up all local artists from Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach County, the Tri-County areas. Make sure y'all pull up on us, man. We are in Lauderhill at All-Star Lounge, man. We are doing it big. Heavy motion, big motion. We are in motion. If you want some motion, you gotta pull up to Big Motion Mondays at All-Star Lounge. I am the official host, Peter Connect. We are in the streets. We are out here. We're making it happen. If you trying to make it happen with us, pull up, and we gonna make it happen for you. I already know. 800 ENT, MG, De Niro, Miss Chip, and of course, the host of the hour, the MC, the master of ceremony, Peter Connect. No disrespect. Keep it in check. Holla at your boy. 800. We out.
All right. You know, giving back and motivating people is something that I wish that our generation, when we were kids, we had a lot more of that. I noticed that within our generation, you know, 80s babies, you know, we're the ones with a lot of technology. We're the first of a lot of things, right? I noticed that we're unselfish with the information, man.
Right.
Yes.
We're actually trying to make it a better situation because if you look at the news and TV and the statistics, you would think otherwise. But I see with my own two eyes, because, you know, there's a lot going on and we're everywhere. There's a lot of people giving back, whether it's good credit, whether it's trying to be acting or the, you know, reality shows.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be in the music game. You're trying to do anything in the production side. I notice a lot of people are showing more love to each other. Like back in the days, you know, when like New York had the Realm or like the West Coast, they wasn't trying to let nobody else on.
Right.
But when it came to the South,
Right.
We
The
always
change,
welcome.
man, the change.
Hospitality.
I love our 80s, you know, because it actually taught me a lot growing up. I was more of a watcher than just do I would watch everything before I react, because I learned a lot from my uncles, and then I would say my older brother, because he would get in trouble a lot, so I would learn from his mistake and not go down that line. But I love our 80s because we do get back and we change the narrative. Like, we're really trying to change the narrative, because how I grew up, that shit wasn't easy. I'm not saying it was.
I didn't say that.
It wasn't. I'm not saying it was the most terrible thing,
But it wasn't easy.
but it was not easy. And I didn't grow up with a father. You know, my dad died when I was 6,
Sorry.
so I had to really like step it up at an early age, because you know my mom struggled. You know, people still struggle. You feel me? Like I say, man, we just gotta stay humble and keep grinding and keep putting knowledge in our head to grow ourselves.
And you gotta
collab.
have a positive mind frame.
For sure.
Everything he's saying is 100% true. I promise you, I'm building on with that. But I notice a lot of people in today's time, I get depressed like anybody might else. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being depressed, but it's having a positive mind frame to try to click up out of it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't think positive to attract positivity,
Right.
that negative depression is going to spiral. And I notice that a lot of these kids, these newer generation, they're thriving off of that, being depressed all the time.
It is, and I hate that a lot of it is being that way, because I feel like it's government based. They say that, oh, you're depressed. What is it? Emotional distress or whatever, anxiety and this and that, and
It's another diagnosis.
Exactly, and it's a mind thing, I think, because I feel like sometimes I can go through anxiety, and I know what anxiety is. You get what I'm saying? But I control that. That's emotions. You can control that. You can really, you know what I'm saying?
I believe, and just to piggyback on what you guys are saying about that, when I look back of my growing up, when I came up in school, we had music, and I really look back on it, and I really feel personally, strongly, that part of the reason why the kids these days, or the way society is moving, is because they actually took the actual music programs out of the school systems as they used to. Back when we came,
I didn't know that.
yeah, man, when we came up with elementary school, man, we played oboes, man, we had trumpets, we had
Clarinets.
we had every instrument you can think on, French horns, tubas. We was doing this in elementary school.
Yeah, I remember that.
Second, third grade at an early age. Now, we all know music is what controls emotions. It can bring you out of a mode if you're sad. It can put you in a depressed mode if you're listening to the wrong type of music. These are all energy that we all receive in some type of form or fashion. Even, I mean, I don't know, you know, if you want to be, if you're spiritual or anything, but they say even God had the person who played the harp to come and soothe them at certain times. Music has always, it controls so much of us. And I believe that once they took that system out of, at an early age, you know, they had to find other vices or other things to, you know, to develop in their mind. That's where the propaganda came. And I believe these are the systems that were implemented to try to deter us or put us in a state of more control, because that's what I believe that's what it was all about. Music gave us so much freedom to do so much other things, and once you take that away from us, you put us in a controlled environment, and then you can pretty much see the parameters that happen. I mean,
And to piggyback off of that, I feel like they took it out of schools, and then now they're making it into a like cultural demise for us, because the only music that our kids is hearing is the ones that is promoting violence, is promoting them instead of, I don't want them to sell drugs either, but like in our days when we were coming up, it was more of, you know, them promoting selling drugs instead of being a user of drugs. Like now it's all about using the drugs. It's all about killing, using. So like when the kids, like how you said, like when we was in school, like when we were there, we heard other kind of music. Our minds opened up
Clean
to
music.
jazz, classical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we learned about Mozart and Beethoven and people like that. You know, we started learning about how they made jazz, where jazz was originated from, where country was originated from, where bluegrass swings was originated from.
Yeah, I agree.
So you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have that now. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's just like you either drill, you either gangster, you either trap, you either R&B. But if you R&B, it got to be like provocative R&B.
Right.
It can't be like the love,
Right.
like bringing unity. It's not that
Well,
anymore.
then it goes back to what I was trying to say from that Ice Cube conversation that I saw. Like, they didn't choose to be popular. The mass media gravitated to it because it was so fucking negative. It was like shock value.
Right.
Like when, you know, on clickbait on Facebook now or Instagram, the person who kills himself is gonna get way more views
Yeah.
than the guy who's telling you, you know, shorty,
Right.
I just love you as a friend.
Right.
Like platonic, like I just love you, be safe and careful. That shit get 0 likes.
That was
That shit
another
get 0
thing that-
likes.
Right, that was
Chaos.
another thing that I was saying, like with the way that the media industry is putting it, it's like
Yeah.
even artists don't want to. They might really deep down inside want to make true love music.
That's not
you know
gonna
what I'm
sell.
saying? But it's not gonna sell, so they're gonna be like, dang, I gotta go in here and write about shooting Tom,
Right.
killing Billy,
Being a hoe.
robbing, you know this,
Yeah.
being a hoe, selling out. But really, I don't want to do that. But that's what's gonna get me out there faster, because. Like, you know, that was like a debate that we had recently about like Suki. Like, do we really feel like that's her? Or is it like her just doing it to do viral and she's the learn?
Yeah,
Like,
we
damn,
know
this is how I go viral. This is my market. This is what I gotta do to promote me
That's
doing
exactly
this.
what
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
what it is.
So-
It's exactly what it is.
I was watching. I don't know.
Ain't nothing more than that.
I was watching another influencer with the God Show with Ray Daniels. And he had just had a discussion with the girl from Harlem, and they were discussing about how women rap and how the girl from Harlem felt that men were the biggest promoters of the women movement and women rap. And then you had Ray Daniels was like, "How? We're not jumping in our cars to play Sukihana. We're not jumping in the car to say, hey, pop that new Cardi B in.
Not
You're
at all.
not no straight guys.
Mm.
So how are we the ones that's promoting, pushing, you know, the feminist movement when it comes to that?" And the girl from Harlem, she made some valid points. You know, look, you know, you guys, you know, men are the biggest consumers of rap, this, that, and the other. That may be so, but we're not actively popping in a female
I
rapper.
got something for you on that.
You know what I mean?
You know, just like the men, they promoted the negativity, right? Women are the biggest consumers of spending, especially black and Latino women, right? So in the modern day, right, instead of having us as slaves, what they do is they make us spend all our fucking money, right? So who spends the most money?
Black.
Black and
Black
Latino
Latino.
women,
Yeah.
right? So the music, we're not playing that shit at all. You're 100% correct. But why is it being promoted so much?
Because the women and those other guys that profess to be women but really are guys.
Yeah. They're gonna spend.
Ah,
No, they're
yes.
gonna spend the money. Is what I'm trying to get at. They're like captivating that audience who are
Right.
gonna spend that bag
Right.
on that money. Because if you really look at it, there's over 100 female rappers that came in the game overnight.
Overnight.
They
Really?
saturated.
Lotto.
And I'm not taking away from none of their talent or anything. 'cause
Right.
I love a lot of what they got going on.
Right.
But I wish a lot more of them wouldn't be the over sexualized.
I wish we had more like MC Lights, Queen
Bring
Latifah.
it
Like,
back
I'm
to
not
Erica
gonna lie.
Badu.
The Erica Badu.
Jill Scott.
Shout out Rhapsody. So young
Yes.
ladies,
Yeah.
young ladies who rap like that right now.
Absolutely.
It's-
Or
I'm not
even,
gonna lie, I still
or
like
even
Remy. I
Eve.
love Remy Mom.
Eve.
I love
Yeah,
Remy
Remy
Mom too.
Eve.
Like
You
I feel
feel
like
me?
Remy don't get enough credit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But like that lady got bars.
Bars.
Missy Elliott.
Shout out Missy.
Already a goat.
Oh,
Yeah,
Come
she
on,
got- she
man.
got a-
Lauren Hill.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's the GOAT. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like these
But,
people was legendary.
But to get back to the actual, you know, conversation, you know, it's just a little sad to how they promote what they promote to the masses. But us as the parents, the generation with the kids now, like I do, I just let them know, like, more than half of that shit's bullshit. It's all entertaining, just like the cartoon you're watching. So don't get fixated on it, because what the trick is and what they try to do is use that music to guide the lost souls, right? They want you to imitate and act out the stupid shit that you hear.
Right.
They want you to be drugged out. They want you to steal cars.
They want you to go get BBLs and pass away.
They want you to get the BBLs. They want you to spend the money on the surgeries. It's a trend, right?
It's a trend.
They want you to be on perks. It's the trend.
It's a trend.
Right? They
Yes.
want you to do all this stupid shit, because guess what?
Yes.
It's all going to end up into violence, jail, and private
Your
prisons.
demise.
More money. It's
Your
a business.
demise.
Chaos is big business.
Yes.
So with that being said, regardless of what you see in here, find it in your heart and soul to promote positivity, man.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? The people around you, your team, your family, your kids, people you look up to, you look down to, treat them with respect.
For sure.
Take time, talk to each other, and if you're trying to be a professional, take the time to react and listen.
Sure.
Take the time to be professional with your music, your acting, and don't just rush anything.
For sure.
You know, 15 seconds of fame can be over in 5 seconds.
That's right.
So take your time. If you want to make something everlasting, you want to make your mark in history, make sure you're trying to do what's right and have a positive mind frame. And fuck the trends, man. Be your own self, man.
And stay on a yearly
Absolutely.
plan. Like for me, I know with me, whatever I do, like I'll create for 3 months, I'm gonna promote that for 3 months. I'm gonna create for another 3 months, I'm gonna promote that for another 3 months. Because you gotta remember, you can't create something today, promote it one day and expect results.
Exactly.
At least give yourself a quarter of the year to promote that. And I guarantee you'll see results.
Man, it's real good conversation that we're having right now.
Take Mic Check as an example.
Yeah.
Example.
It's a very right. It just started, like I said.
And we were
4 months
promoting
ago.
it before.
Yes.
Before it started, we were promoting it.
Shout out Mic Check, man. Right?
I see 20 seasons from now. Mic Check popping 20 seasons.
Well, you know, that goes my question. That goes my question. Let's keep it short. I know you said 20, but
Okay.
where do you see Mic Check Wynwood in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, we're going city to city, internationally known. We already trying to hit Jamaica in April. So listen, and we taking our artists to Jamaica this April. So we already got a festival going on for that.
Hell yeah.
Man.
We just want to plug in and make sure that we see the correct independent artists. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you notice, even a lot of your major icons are leaving their labels. They want to be independent.
Yes, they do.
And the
All
reason
about
why is because you
independency.
need your money. Nobody is gonna take care of your family
Right.
like you gonna take care of your family.
Exactly.
So that's just that. So we're making a lane for this for y'all independent artists. So in 5 years, I seeing us in every city, a city near you, in a hood near you,
For sure.
looking for the top talent
Uh-huh.
on the next independent artist that want to be out there.
Right.
What's up?
That's all I got.
Where do you see it in 5 years?
Oh my gosh, man. T summed it up for me. But like I said, man, Mic Check is going to broad, like it's going big. I'm getting sponsors, bigger sponsors behind it, bigger cameras, bigger production,
Hell yeah.
LED backdrops, lighting, bigger stage.
We're gonna be coming for Rolling Loud soon.
You get what
5
I'm
years.
saying?
5 years, we're gonna hear Mic Check Festival.
Exactly.
And it's gonna be all the artists that y'all been
And
watching come up.
I'm learning
Blow
all of
up.
this from all these concerts, these festivals that I'm going to. I'm learning from the Mecca itself, Hard Rock Stadium. So like I said, man,
Yeah.
I'm in the game right now. So let's go.
That's what's up, man. All right, Trey, and the same question goes to you. In the next 5 years, where do you see your partnership and Mic Check? Where do you see it going?
Oh man, I see it to the roof. Past no ceilings, man. Starting out now, we're giving a single distribution deal, but we really want to get to the point where we have our independent artists. I see within the next 5 years moving in the major mainstream.
Yes, yes,
As an example of what you guys can do.
yes.
Absolutely.
Mainstream. Very mainstream.
Even though we still want to maintain that independence, especially for upcoming and unknown artists, but being able to scale them to a mainstream status and still maintain their independence is the ideal.
Kind of like Young Dolph.
Yes.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
Young Dolph.
peace.
Young Dolph.
Because that's the one that did it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yes.
saying he did it. And he was
round
one of my
applause
favorites.
To you guys and Young Dolph, man. Right? You guys are doing it.
Yes.
We did it. You
We
guys
did
are
it,
doing
and we're doing it for
yes,
you.
you guys are doing it, man.
Yeah.
And we are proud, us over here from Mic City Network, you know, the Mic City Podcast, 800 Entertainment. We're proud of what you guys are doing.
Thank
For
you.
sure. You guys are definitely inspirational to me, my team, people that believe in what we got going on. So, you know, any way that we can help promote, salute, you know, represent, we're definitely here for that.
And
We
we're
definitely
here
gonna
for it as
collab.
well.
We definitely
Let's
gonna
collab.
collab.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you know.
Y'all getting to see Mike? What is it? Mike
Mike
City?
City.
Mic City
Look
Network.
like Mike City Network going to be coming on over.
We're definitely gonna be on SEC. Is that what it is?
SCK Media
SCKMediaTV.com. Also known as exclusive.tv.
And we taking over the region. I'm just telling you right now. Like I can see it right
We
now.
taking
I've been
over.
watching 800 for a while too,
Yeah.
and I know what we got going on, what they got going on. Like we really have all the tools and resources and the network
Hell
to
yeah.
pretty much to be a controlling party in the South Florida region when it comes to the music and
For
entertainment
sure.
industry. So I definitely see that for sure.
Man, I loved everything about this whole conversation. I appreciate you guys tapping in with me.
No, thank you.
Before we get up out of here, one more time, tell the people where they can find you guys.
My @ is @TEA_OSTOMY. And you can find me on any platform under that.
Let's go.
My @ is at FUWOOFILMZ. Also at Mic Check Wynwood, man.
Yeah.
That's MICCHECKWYNW, 2 O's and a D.
All right, y'all got that, Mic Check Wynwood.
Let's go.
And I'm Trader Key with OEPG Records, and you can find us anywhere. You can just type in on Google OEPG Records, man. We're worldwide. You want to find us, you want a more direct and more personal, you can check us out on IG and on social media platform. Simply OEPG Records on all platforms.
Let's go.
Let's go. Artists, we looking for you. We are looking for you. If you want to be independent, you don't want nobody telling you how to do your label and your brand like that,
Right.
but you want to succeed and be successful and get in mainstream, holla at us.
Season 2, sign up.
Sign up. Let's go.
Season 2, sign up. I got a special surprise for
Yeah,
y'all.
we holding auditions though.
Yeah.
This ain't, we ain't playing like
We ain't playing, man.
auditions. You
Yeah, definitely an audition. We're gonna start it early
That's
to get
right.
it going to kick off summer
Yeah.
2024.
That's right.
That's what's up, man. Listen, it was a pleasure speaking with all
Thank
three
you.
of you.
Thank
You know
you.
what I'm saying? I can't wait for this content to drop. But for everybody that's paying attention, it's your boy MG with 800 Entertainment. Make sure you walk with 2 feet on the ground, set your goals real high, and move like a grown up out here on a daily
Let's
basis.
go.
Let's go.
All the way up.
Let's go. Mic Check Wynwood out
Let's
here.
go. We out here, baby.
Hey.